my feel-good breakfast show.
That was the quickest break, and we're so glad that you're right here with us on this Monday edition of your Feel Good Show. We're going to be embracing the festive spirit in the best way that we know how, because it's important to remember those who need help the most at this time of the year. And today we're joined by Phumelele Mutali, who is the spokesperson for Viva con Agua South Africa, to discuss their heartwarming partnership with the Night Haven. Now, together they are making a real difference in the lives of Cape Town's homeless community, providing much-needed hygiene packs, hot meals, and also, of course, a sense of dignity. And I can't wait to get into this conversation because it is important. You know, we're all happy, we're like 'tis the season, but when we get down to it, at the end of the day, we want to help those that need it most. So welcome, Phumelele. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me, Carissa.
Of course. Well, let's get into this. This partnership between Viva con Agua, which of course you represent, and also the Night Haven, is so beautiful. I mean, the inspiration between you guys getting together to do this. Talk to me more about the dignity, perhaps, that you're restoring to those that need it most.
Sure. So it's so humbling to be here to shine a light on what the Haven Night Shelter is doing. They are actually the lead partner in this initiative that they've called the Dignity Project, and it's so aptly named, as you're saying, in terms of it's speaking to dignity and really an essential issues of human rights for people who are otherwise marginalized and really forgotten and shunned and lonely during this time of the year. So they've been working tirelessly for the past few months to put together a group of like-minded organizations already doing work with people experiencing homelessness, corporate donors, partners, sponsors who want to impact the lives of people experiencing homelessness over this period. And they approached us to be a small but not unimportant part of this initiative. So what we've done is we've made available our shower facilities, our ablution facilities, so that people who are part of this Dignity Project and access services with the Night Haven, they get showers as well, not just the meals and the laundry services and all the other amazing services that the Night Haven has made available.
And I love what you mentioned there, Phumelele. You were saying that it really is a basic human right. I mean, really giving dignity to our fellow human, you know? The spirit of Ubuntu, I think, really lives well with what you're saying. I am because you are. So talk to me about the small ways that you think this is going to impact those that need it most.
Sure, Carissa. I don't know what's the longest you've gone without a shower.
Oh, my goodness. Should I tell you now on national TV? No, but I feel it when I don't shower.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. You spoke right to the point, because it affects your confidence. It affects the way that you show up, the way that you present. I mean, the impact stories. For the past 2 years, the Nina Manzi Project has provided over 3,000 showers. Wow. And some of the stories that we hear from our clients, you know, this is a true story. One of our clients came back after having used our services earlier in the day, and he was coming to share the good news that he'd actually got a job later that day. After having come to our facility for a shower. And, you know, I don't believe in coincidence. And obviously, we're not going to take credit for that person getting that job. But those things mean something. Being able to have the confidence, you know, to interact and navigate through society instead of feeling ashamed, feeling like, you know, people sort of roll their windows up and look away and that kind of thing. Those things really, really matter. It really is a matter of dignity.
I get that. Even avoiding eye contact, and I can imagine the impact that has on somebody's existence, just being a human trying to get by, trying to survive in a world that hasn't been very kind to them, you know? Let's talk about how people can actually support you. I know that you rely quite a lot on donations from sponsors as well as corporates. So how can people get involved, and can the everyday person get involved with what you're doing?
Oh, absolutely. So we always encourage people to help with what they can where they are. So whether you want to lend your hands literally through this season, I know that the Haven Night Shelter will welcome any kind of support and help that they can get. They are operating, or this initiative is operating out of their offices in Napier Street in town. So if you'd like to spend some time, you know, even if you don't have anything to give, if you'd like to be there, be part of the warmth and the festivities and that sense of family and community, that is definitely welcome. If there's anything that you can give, whether financial or donations, clothes, food, whatever it is, all of that is absolutely welcome. Corporate sponsor, individual, whoever you are. This is something that concerns all of us, to be honest.
I would agree with that too. And I think going into 2025, we could all just do a little bit more and just commit to really helping our fellow person and contributing positively to humanity as well, right? Now, when it comes to this initiative really having long legs and extending beyond the festive season, how do you really envision that happening so that longevity is really the order of the day?
Sure. So what I really love, just Viva con Agua as a whole, what we love about what the Haven is doing with this initiative is this spirit of collaboration is exactly what has been the cornerstone of our Nina Manzi project. We insist on partnerships. You know, a shower is important, but then what? You know, a shower and then what? So we insist on plugging into other services that are already available, psychosocial services. So your social workers, job readiness programs, rehabilitation programs, whatever it is, food, meals, food, clothes, laundry services. So we want to be an add-on to an entire integrated network of support for people experiencing homelessness. We've done so in the past with U-Turn. We've done so in Durban with an organization called Bellhaven. We're doing so in February with the Methodist Church as well in Windsor Park. So we're going to continue, you're going to continue to see us partnering with other organizations, creating these networks of support for people experiencing homelessness so that it's sustainable. You know, no one organization can intervene meaningfully in an issue that's so multifaceted, you know, like homelessness.
And so entrenched in our society as well. I mean, it is so part of what we're doing, weaved into the fabric of South Africa even. I mean, we see it in every city. We go into small town, big town, whatever it may be. I just want to ask you, Pumulele, before you go, what impact has this had on you really contributing good to humanity?
Oh my goodness, it really gives me a drive when I feel like I don't want to get out of work, get out of bed for work. We all have those days. It really speaks to me. I think the issue of access to quality water and sanitation, it sounds logical. It makes sense because we all believe in human rights. But this project has really touched my heart in such a big way. I remember visiting one of our sites one day and literally crying from seeing the look of one of the faces. There was a young child who had come for a shower, looking sort of disheveled when he had arrived. But he stepped out of that shower and he was beaming from ear to ear. It was, I couldn't help myself.
Nothing beats that.
Yeah, it was so precious. It was special.
And I can see it in your face as well, the way you just lit up when you spoke about that. Pumulele, thank you so much for joining us. And we can't wait to see what else you have going into the festive season and beyond. And if you too would like to support this cause, this very worthy cause, Mzansi, please head over to expressoshow.com. You can see all the details there to make sure that you also support something that is incredibly good and impacts each and every one of us. It's just gone top of the hour though. Kyle Clark is standing by with your news.